Three. Hey, everybody, with me today I have Sheryl, and she is a Creative Muse and Visibility Coach. She has over 3 decades in Show Biz, performing, producing, directing, plus law protection certified coach. An
Yes.
expert in the art and tech of being seen authentically. What? English is hard.
I like
Eh,
that word.
we'll go with it. And genuinely connecting with your clients. She has an intuitive way of helping you bring out the you and feel confident doing it. With the real gift of clarity, vision, and implementation, Sharon helps you show up and be seen, creating the videos, freebies, and emails that create your business. She is in Los Angeles, loves trees, garden, animals, and is inspired by nature. And she absolutely adores helping her people shine.
Ta-da! I
Welcome, Cheryl.
do. Hello, Petra. Good morning here on a beautiful day in Los Angeles,
It's a
California,
it's a little chilly in the other side of this country,
or
in
the country. Yep.
Virginia. It's cold today. Um, but you are part of the Rebel giveaway, and
And I'm very
I
excited to be. Yes.
and you are an obviously fabulous person. I see the work you do with your clients because they are also part of the giveaway. But
I
this is
like to put
about
my
you.
clients in your giveaways. Yes, I do.
But this is about you and your business. So give us a little bit of a backstory about where you got started before you kind of transitioned into what it is you do now.
Before coaching.
Yeah.
Well, I started out at a little radio station. No, I actually started out going on tour in third grade, telling the story of Little Rabbit Fum Fum. I guess I've had the performer thing, I came in with it, came in with that performer thing. And I was always the one in school who, it was an opportunity to read out loud, I was like, me, always wanted to speak and communicate and perform and have fun. Um, but then, flash forward, I went to school for art and theater. And then I just wanted to be a DJ. I don't know where that
I love
came
that.
from. And I was a DJ on a little radio station, then moved to a bigger station where I was production director, wrote and directed commercials and voiced them. And then I moved to LA, all serendipitously. Someone who uh, was a comedy writer out here for movies and lived in Buffalo, New York, where I'm from, came home to visit his family, went to this little jazz club where I was doing stand-up comedy in Buffalo, New York, the only girl. And he saw me and said, "You should go to LA." And I thought, LA? I don't know. He said, "No, you're good. You're really good. And women are just starting doing comedy out there, you know?" And I thought, okay. And I went to check it out and auditioned at the Comedy Store. And Mitzi Shore, who is the owner, very famous Mitzi Shore of the Comedy Store, accepted. She said, "Yeah, you're funny." She had a very funny voice. And I did comedy, and I got work as in voiceover out here in LA, and jobs on TV and little parts in films. And I did my stand up, and just a wonderful, wonderful life. I mean, really a magical life. It was quite like just little lily pads that just led me one thing to the next. Always doing what I loved, always having a wonderful time with the people that I worked with, whether we were recording something together, cartoons. We used to do, I did voices for cartoons, many cartoons. Some people might know Tailspin and My Little Mermaid and Teen Wolf and My Little Pony and all these wonderful cartoons, these wonderful voicings. And we'd be in a big studio, all of us in a big semicircle, everybody a microphone, playing our parts like a little play. Oh, it was just a magical, wonderful, exciting time. And I got to do voices. Ooh, just fun stuff. And I was doing that, doing my voiceover. And then one day, something came across my desk from Christy Whitman. Some people might be familiar with Christy Whitman. She teaches the law of attraction and trains coaches. And it was to learn the 7 laws of the universe, you know? And
Mhm.
I didn't know what that was. I had never delved into anything sort of that woo-woo nature. And I, like entrepreneurs do, she had sent it out as a freebie and I clicked on it and started learning. And then one of the other things she offered was some free coaching. And I didn't know what coaching was. And I thought, that sounds like fun. What is it? So I signed up. Okay. And I got coaching from a law of attraction coach. And I felt so amazing after that coaching, like flying, like possibilities were endless, like I was just sparkling and just the feeling was amazing. And right then I said, I want to do that. I want to help people like she helped me. And being in voiceover and acting, I had my own schedule. I could do what I want, add in what I want. So I went to coaching school. And after that, I went to entrepreneur school. And after that, I started combining what I know about performing and being in front of the camera and mindset and the law of attraction, just
Yeah.
thinking up, and created what I do now, which is help other entrepreneurs and coaches, especially those of a spiritual nature, creative nature,
Mhm.
to really feel comfortable and confident in front of the camera, and then have all the stuff that helps them stay connected after they've been in front of a group, whether
Yeah.
virtually or live.
Yeah, I love that. So, but let's talk a little bit more about what kind of impact that really does for your clients.
They often my clients will come to me with a little bit of a either they don't know how to speak online or be connected online, um, or they're very uncomfortable in putting themselves out there and being seen in speaking, whether virtual or live. Well, lately it's all been virtual, of course. And the impact that the work I do with them is uh, amazing, because they go from fearful and not knowing what to say or feeling
Mhm.
worthy sometimes, or that they have a story. Often people don't think they have a story because they
Yeah.
they imagine it has to be some big earth-shattering story. But no, the humanity of their life and what they've been through is what connects to their ideal client. So the work we do with them getting comfortable, being feeling their on camera them, it's sort of like getting your sea legs. You
Yep.
learn what it's like to be here speaking to nobody. Like I'm speaking to you, but I'm speaking to that little dot in the computer.
Correct.
And also helping them feel like they look and sound amazing. I mean, not feel, but know that they do, by the right equipment, by how to
Yeah.
set up their background, by how to be aligned with what they find true to themselves, their values, their way of being. And often somebody may think they have to do it a certain way. They have to be
Mhm.
as loud or perform it the way that coach did or that person did or that guy way up there did. And that's not true. Being exactly who you are and knowing who you're speaking to and being really comfortable and confident with not only what you're saying, but how you're
Mhm.
doing it. All that adds up to the confidence and the joy that is what I want to help my clients be able to present who they are, saying what they really want to say, connecting with their people out there, and feeling just great about doing it.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. I can attest, if you're struggling, definitely work with Cheryl. It's taken me 5 years to show up on camera, y'all. And I'm doing it on my own. So it can be done, but it's definitely a longer way of doing it. So if you're struggling to be on camera, Cheryl is your go-to person. One of the things as entrepreneurs is sometimes having a lack of motivation. It's a struggle to get up, especially
Yeah.
when you're a creative person, just like myself, right? And some days are just hard. They're just hard. How do you move through them?
What my personally, me,
Yeah.
if I have a day that I don't feel like it, well, sometimes you're tired.
Mhm.
Sometimes you're physically tired and you really do have to pay attention to that because you don't want to run yourself ragged and, dry up your you. Um I have to say, I don't often have those days. I am always excited about getting up and doing what I do, especially if it's going to be working with somebody, because I just love that interaction. But I guess if I had a day where I just didn't feel like doing it, I'd have to look at why. What is that coming from?
Mm.
What is that coming from? Is it that I don't think I can do? Well, actually, there have been times where I've procrastinated starting something because I didn't think I was going to be able to do it or do it
Mm.
right or get it perfect or something. So you have to look at what is the reason for that feeling and look at that and say, is it true? Is it not
Yeah.
true? Am I tired? Am I hungry? Do I need to rest? But the biggest tip I think I can give is push yourself over that little hump and just begin whatever the thing is, whether it's putting your fingers on the keyboard, opening your computer, opening to do a video and just begin because usually that will do something right there. It'll do something like that. It's like when you turn a gas stove on and that pilot light goes click, click, click.
Mhm.
The beginning of something is like a pilot light getting ignited.
Yeah.
Just starting.
Yeah.
Because I often have the other thing I do besides the video is help people create their online connections and their
Mhm.
funnel, people call it, their freebies and their all that connection stuff. And I know that the tech part can be very scary for people if you're doing it yourself, and many people procrastinate about that.
They
Now
do.
that is, you do have to know what you're doing. You do have to know what connects to what, and that can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
But call somebody who knows, whether it's me or somebody else. Just
Me.
find either
I mean,
yeah,
let me go and put that out there, you know.
Petra
Yeah.
or me.
Or
We b-
Cheryl.
we
Like,
we
we
both
can
do
tag
that.
team this. Yeah.
We can tag team it. We can tag team it. There are people that know how to do it. But so I guess there's three things. Look for if you can see where that's coming from. What is it? I don't
Yeah.
know how to do it. I'm afraid to do it. I'm tired. I feel sad. Whatever it is, pinpoint it. See if what that is really true and needs to stop you. Number two, just begin if you can. If you know what you're to do, just begin. And if you don't know what to do, find somebody to help you. Reach out, call
Yeah.
somebody, call a friend, call me, call Petra. I know I'm very happy to help people on a small basis. If they just need one little thing, you don't
Mhm.
have to sign up for a whole big fat program. And I'm sure that you are the same.
Quite similar, yes.
And
I'm always happy to help. So there's a but I think it's very very helpful for people to know because I creatives get easily overwhelmed
yes,
simply because we're big picture type people. Like we can see the whole picture and then we get so overwhelmed by how are we gonna put it together? I don't know. Like we forget that things happen in small steps. We just get so like I'm never gonna be able to pull this off, right? Because it's so big. But then you have people like Cheryl who are like, no, no, come back. Come back to earth.
come, darling, it's okay. Well, I like to I always picture it like this because I love fairy tales and Disney movies and everything. I see sometimes my clients feel like they're in those briars,
Hmm.
with the thistles and the sticks, and they can't get out, sort of like in Rapunzel when the prince got stuck in the briars, and you can't, and it's dark and it's scary and you don't know what to do and you can't get out and you don't know how to begin. And then here I come along, the little fairy godmother with my lantern, and I say, "Oh, come here, darling. Come this way." And I take you out, and we go through a little doorway, and it's a beautiful garden where everything is created as it should be, step by step. And I know the way.
Yeah.
I know the way. So that's kind of how it is. It's like getting you out of those scary, dark, I don't know what to do places and showing you the way. And if you are trying to do it yourself, do remember it's little pieces along the way.
Right.
And it will get done. It does get done. It gets done.
It does. It also takes a certain level of commitment and dedication to what you're trying to create. Um, and I know that Cheryl is helping you, very keen on figuring that out and then making it happen. So
And
keep
the
going.
other thing that's very important to have is patience. Patience with yourself and patience. And listen, things are going to go wrong. They go wrong all the time. A little technical thing. And in fact, one of my clients the other day said, I am so amazed at how something happens and you just go, oh, well, I'm gonna do this. And how that's I think one of my superpowers, not to toot my own horn, but is to be patient and just roll with it. No, I actually build in time for things to possibly go wrong. If
Yeah.
something's due on a Monday, I plan on time for something to happen between Sunday and Monday. So you better maybe get it ready by Saturday.
I think there's something very powerful to being proactive as opposed to waiting to be reactive. Like I do this in my business. I'm very proactive. I get things done way ahead of time before they need to get done, simply because stuff happens.
Stuff happens. Stuff is going to happen. And you don't need to get upset.
Right.
I know people do. They get frustrated because they want it to go right. But stuff happens, especially when there's tech involved. It's
For sure. So you have a free gift for the Rebel giveaway, and I want you to talk about it.
I do. My gift is to help you with video. If you're wanting to do video, it's called 10 Things to Know Before You Video to help you shine, save you time, and look like a pro. And these are simple little nuts and bolts that will help you not get screwed up like in the middle of doing your video. Things that I know when you talk about being proactive, these are things that I've learned
Hmm.
that this could happen, this could happen, this could happen. Here's how you be ready, and here's how you avoid. And also, it's about lighting. It's about how to look good with your background. It's about how to focus, where to look. Some people don't even know where to look
Yeah.
when they're doing a video, especially on a phone. Often people will look in their on off button if it's this an iPhone and everybody's phone the same, but they all have an on off button, right? Many people will look at their on
Not
off.
mine.
Oh, right. The new ones
That
don't.
one's down.
The new ones don't. That's right. But the older models,
Yes.
there's an on off button, and then there's the little lens that you look in. You want to make sure you're looking in the lens. Some people look here and then they're not.
Yeah.
Then when they're
The difference is, I think, too, with the newers is there's a light now that happens. So the light, there's a green
tells
light.
you
There's a green light that tells you the camera is on or you're taking a picture. So that is pretty
beautiful.
much the key point. If you don't know, now you know, is to where to look. And I think some of them computers do it as well.
Well, my computer does have a little green dot that,
Yeah.
you often want to
I have
look
a I
into.
have a little thing that I can slide on and off, so like I could totally black out Cheryl right now. And I'd be like, what happened? But
So that's what the gift is. It's those tips. It's a PDF and then little videos that come, short little fun videos that come that each one talks about each tip. And it helps you and it give you a little homework. And give you a
yeah.
little homework so that if you haven't begun, and many people are afraid, they're always like, yeah, I will. And a year goes by and 2 years go by. And
Don't wait 5 years on like I did.
yeah. So it's very, very, I'm hoping it's very helpful to you and fun for you. And you get to be with me a little more on these little videos. And that's my gift. And I think there's a link somewhere.
There will be a link in the description to connect to the giveaway. And once you sign up, you get access to the gift and a few others that could pique your interest.
Many beautiful gifts that
So
people get.
outside of the gift and the giveaway, where else could people find you if they're just, I don't want the gift, I just want to go straight to Cheryl.
Okay. Well, it would be SherylBernstein.com. You can go there, and it's my page that has all kinds of info and things you can click on, and a video you can watch that I filmed totally by myself on my phone. On my
Yeah.
phone. I'm running around in the Hollywood Hills and other things. Um, and ways they can connect with me if they want to set up a time to talk. It's all there on SherylBernstein.com. I'm happy to speak to anybody um, about where they are or what they need, or maybe they don't even know what they need. I'm happy to help you and have a free talk with you about your visibility and going forward and how you can build your business and be seen and loved and get your message out there and shine.
I love it. Cheryl, thank you so much for having this conversation with me so that I can shine the light on you.
Oh, thank you, Petra. You
You're
are the
welcome.
best. And
Aw.
everybody do, check out the giveaway. It's beautiful gifts, and Petra put it together beautifully.
Aw.
It's just what I like. I like to be involved with things that look the way I want them to. I have my slogan is create beautifully. And so I love anything I'm involved with to be beautiful. And it is.
Aw. Thank you so much. Talk soon.
Thank you.